Well, as Natalie and I mentioned at the top of the show, you're going to be seeing a lot of the ABC Action News team, us right here in the Morning Blend, wearing purple. You might see this throughout the month of October as well. It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And this has been a passion of our station for quite some time, over a decade. And we are so thankful that we have had some great partnerships to help us get the word out about this problem as well. The Allstate Foundation being one of those partnerships for many, many years. Lisette Fernandez knows all too well, again, about what a great partnership this is. So good to see you again. Good morning, Lisette.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, good. You know, we were talking about abuse at the beginning of the show here, and it comes in all different forms. And I think that's part of this campaign, is just letting people know. We can't say it enough, and especially in this year of 2020, where we're finding, our homes should be our safe place. And unfortunately, for too many people, I was just reading some stats, 1 in 3 women, 1 in 4 men are going to, have said that they have entered some kind of abusive situation. That's huge.
It is. And today, leaving is just more and more difficult, with survivors being isolated in their home, and it just with their abusers, and they're having limited access to financial resources. So the Allstate Foundation is really trying to team up with the national network to establish a social media campaign dedicated to empowering the public with ways to just improve their financial health and help block out the financial abuse before it starts.
And that's what's interesting, is when you hear the word abuse, I think a lot of times people assume it's physical, because I think that's what you can see so evidently sometimes. But abuse takes all different shapes and forms, and financial abuse is a huge component of this too, which I know the Allstate Foundation really wants to get the word out about.
Yeah, the biggest thing is identifying financial abuse. I mean, does your partner hide your credit cards from you? Does he control your spending habits? Does he decide how you're going to spend your money? Does your partner prevent you from working or even going to school? Those are all identifying issues with financial abuse. So those are great signs to see, or I shouldn't say great, but those are signs to look at for financial abuse.
If you will, talk a little bit about the foundation, the Allstate Foundation too, because I know, obviously, because we've been working with you for so many years, this has to be a passion for Allstate, because it's one great thing to say, okay, do one campaign, once a year, but you guys the team continues to talk about this every year.
Yeah, I know for me personally, being in the community and partnering with the domestic violence shelter, it all came about because of the Allstate Foundation and their dedication to giving back in the community to end domestic violence. So for me personally, I've given back in the community, but to know that I work for this big corporation that has engaged in me and in the community here locally is just a wonderful thing. It's just a wonderful thing.
And again, we're so happy to be with you on this journey again as this campaign kicks off today. What do you want people to know watching today? On our website, I know there's some great information on resources and some of those red flags as well that people can look out for. But Lisette, what do you want people to know? And certainly on behalf of the foundation as well.
Yeah, I want them to be able to realize that they can realize what our foundation's mission is to end domestic violence. There is a website that they can go to. It's allstatefoundation.org/end domestic violence. So if they can just go there for details and information in regards to financial abuse, anyone out there needing help, it's a great resource.
Well, Lisette, thank you so much for all that you do. We know you've given your personal time for this cause as well. We certainly appreciate it. And we'll make sure all this goes on our website too, so it's easy for people to find.
Thank you so much for your dedication as well.
All right. Thank you, Lisette.